Russia has long been seen as a treasure trove of wonder and mystery, with its stunning landscapes ranging from snow-capped mountains to frozen tundras. Every inch of this vast land holds extraordinary secrets that transport us to a world beyond the ordinary. For decades, the question of whether the US government is hiding information about aliens in Russia has been a lively topic of discussion. Does this vast land hide the truth about the cosmic visitors the government is trying to hide? Or are there even more intriguing secret photos here, like a cave full of whale bones, a dog frozen for 18,000 years, and lands with black snow? Today, let's explore the 20 most mysterious photos from Russia linked to events that shook the world and sparked curiosity and intrigue. Number 20. The Frozen Teenage Mummy. The Ice Maiden of Siberia, also known as the Princess of Ukok, refers to a 2500-year-old female mummy discovered in 1993 in a Pazyryk culture burial mound in the Altai Republic, Russia. This discovery is considered one of the most significant archaeological finds in Russia at the end of the 20th century. After its discovery, the mummy was taken for research, which led to an unusual event. On July 31, 2012, exactly 19 years after the princess's excavation, a magnitude 5.3 earthquake shook the site. The locals believed it was the mummy's revenge. Since its discovery, the mummy has been studied extensively at the Museum of the Institute of Archaeology and Ethnography in Novosibirsk, including facial reconstruction, DNA testing, and other research projects. The mystery lies in the tattoos of the young woman, about 25 years old. Although tattooing was common among the Pazyryk, the meaning of the tattoos on the mummy remains unknown. According to ancient origins, one of the most striking aspects of the mummy is its tattoos. He has tattoos on both arms, from shoulder to wrist, but only those on his left arm have been well preserved for scientific study. The tattoo depicts a sacred Pazyryk animal, a two-headed deer with a vulture's beak and ram's legs, bitten by a long-tailed leopard on its back. Number 19. The 18,000-year-old frozen dog. Russian scientists have unveiled a prehistoric cub believed to be more than 18,000 years old, found in the permafrost of the Far East. The fascinating aspect of this discovery is its exceptional preservation, allowing the creature to look as if it could belong in the world today. The frozen puppy, revealed to the modern world after thousands of years, provides a unique glimpse into the past. Despite millennia under the ice, the ancient dog still has its limbs, fur, and even whiskers intact. Researchers can still clearly see the animal's nose and teeth. The preservation is so remarkable that scientists were initially baffled about the cub's exact lineage, as it appears as if it had been recently frozen. The animal's remains were discovered in 2018 in a pile of frozen mud near Yakutsk, in such an astonishing state of preservation that it is kept in the Museum of the Northern World. Researchers at the Center for Paleogenetics collected a bone sample for DNA testing. Lov Dullin, an expert in evolutionary genetics, stated that the natural mummy is more than 18,000 years old. However, scientists have not yet determined whether the animal is a dog or a wolf, despite numerous DNA tests and nearly complete genome sequencing. Number 18. The Martian boy, Boriska Kiprianovich, was born in 1996 in Volgograd, southwestern Russia. He could talk at 4 months old and often discussed topics with his parents that he had not been taught, such as extraterrestrial civilizations. This Russian boy, nicknamed the Martian, caused a stir in the scientific community and the public with claims that led many to question his origins. Known as Boriska Kiprianovich, the boy gained attention at age 2 for his extensive knowledge about the universe and planets. Boriska could vividly describe life on Mars, ancient civilizations, and even predict the future of Earth. His deep knowledge of these complex topics led many to believe that he may have lived on Mars in a past life. He spoke at length about the operation of spacecraft, how Mars lost its atmosphere, and about underground cities that still exist today. He claimed to have lived on Mars, where bloody wars devastated the planet, destroyed its atmosphere, and changed its inhabitants. Boriska's claims sparked lively debates among scientists about the possibility of life on Mars and the concept of reincarnation. Many scientists are skeptical, suggesting that their stories are the product of a vivid imagination or the result of exposure to adult scientific information. And if you like this type of content, subscribe to our channel. It's free. Number 17. The Alien from Russia. A video showing what is believed to be the corpse of an alien has caused quite a stir online with hundreds of thousands of viewers. The images, recorded by two passers-by in a remote region of Siberia, show a strange object that appears to be the body of an alien about 61 centimeters high, half buried in the snow. His right leg is missing, and his skull has two deep eye sockets and a mouth on his chin. The corpse has an unusual shape, with a skull that extends backwards, bulging eye sockets and features reminiscent of depictions of aliens in science fiction films and previously published alien documents. UFO enthusiasts believe the body could have been left by other alien visitors after an incident or collision that Russian military alien experts could have cleaned up, but overlooked. The area is also a hotspot for UFO sightings, with dozens of recordings made each year. Igor Movic, one of the two people who posted the video, said, "We couldn't believe what we saw, and the strange thing is that there was no sign of a spaceship. Maybe the ship was taken away and the body was left behind." Number 16. The mysterious mummy in a diamond mine. A strange ancient creature was found in a diamond mine under the sand in Udakhnaya, Yakutia, Russia. The Udakhnaya diamond mine was discovered in 1955, with mining operations beginning in the 1960s. In 1974, a 17-kiloton atomic bomb was detonated 98 meters underground, creating a large crater for a diamond mine tailings dam. Miners who found the creature's remains believe it could be an unrecorded type of dinosaur, initially called the Earth Monster. The creature has a strange and unknown appearance that amazes and terrifies those who see it. Preserved intact over time, this mummy offers evidence of an entirely new species, potentially a previously unrecorded genus of dinosaur. News of the discovery spread quickly, attracting the attention of scientists and experts around the world. They called for a thorough examination of the specimen to determine its identity and origin. Scientists handled the specimen carefully to preserve its condition for later analysis. Several hypotheses have been proposed about the origin of the monster. Some scientists suggest it could be a new species of dinosaur, while others believe it could belong to an unknown mammal. Number 15. Ancient viruses frozen in Siberia. Viruses hidden in Siberian ice are not only intriguing scientific mysteries, but also threats in the form of ancient viruses. Climate change, which is causing global warming, has begun to melt permafrost in Siberia, awakening these prehistoric viruses from their long slumber. In 2014, scientists successfully revived a 30,000-year-old virus from ice, demonstrating that viruses can survive and become active again after millennia. Pandora virus, a giant virus discovered in 2013, is the second largest known genus of viruses. Pandora virus measures 1 micrometer long and 0.5 micrometers wide, making it visible under a microscope. A 48,500-year-old sample found in permafrost at a depth of 16 meters under a lake in Yakutia, Russia, raises significant questions. The reactivation of such viruses raises serious questions. Although the revived virus is harmless to humans, its awakening is a clear warning about the potential dangers as the permafrost melts. Theoretically, some ancient viruses could be harmful to humans or ecosystems. Scientists are working to assess the impact of these viruses, but it is a challenging and complex task. About 65% of Russia's territory is permafrost, which remains frozen even in summer. But as temperatures rise due to global warming, thawing permafrost exposes buried objects and organisms from thousands of years ago. Number 14. The Mystery of Whalebone Alley. In 1976, Soviet archaeologists accidentally discovered a line of whale bones arranged in a straight row on Yitigran Island. The valley on Yitigran Island in Siberia contains hundreds of whale bones arranged in long rows, and scientists still don't know exactly how they got there. The site consists of 34 huge skeletons dating back up to 600 years, and it is unclear why they are arranged in rows on this uninhabited island. All 34 skeletons belong to bowhead whales, weigh approximately 300 kilograms each, and are buried halfway under the sand with stones used to secure them. Overall, archaeologists have observed that more than 30 of these skeletons are lined up in a row. They were amazed and called it Whalebone Alley. The endings of the whale bones on Yitigran Island reveal that they date back 600 years. In addition to the bone alley, there are also pits that are believed to have been used to store meat. These extend 550 meters along the north coast of the island, creating a strange, disturbing, and fascinating scene. Number 13. The Girl with X-ray Vision. Natasha Nikolaevna Demkina is a Russian woman who claims to have special vision that allows her to see inside the human body, including all organs and tissues, allowing her to make medical diagnoses. Born in 1987, Natasha gained Western media attention with the nickname X-Ray Girl and underwent scientific testing in the US and Japan with mixed and controversial results. At age 10, Natasha revealed that she had unusual vision. He could see inside his mother's body and began to describe the organs he could see. Natasha then went from normal vision to what she calls medical vision in an instant. He saw a colorful image within people and then began to analyze it. People said Natasha could see things that X-rays or doctors couldn't. Soon after, he began diagnosing individuals in Russia, with many relying on his medical evaluations rather than those of trained professionals. At 17, Natasha's name spread globally after she was invited to appear on a British television show to showcase her skills. She was later featured on a Discovery Channel show titled The Girl with X-Ray Eyes. When she demonstrated her skills, Natalia did quite well. He was tasked with analyzing a group of people and identifying abnormalities in their bodies, with most people agreeing that he was correct. Number 12. Human bones scattered on a road. Images show a chilling scene on a road in Kensuk, Russia. Skeletons, including skulls, are scattered in the sand and along a Russian highway, apparently placed to prevent vehicles from skidding. Locals believe the road covered in human bones could be remnants of the Russian Civil War from 1917 to 1922. The road where the bones were found is called Partisan Alimov Street, named after a Red Army fighter, hero Timo Alimov. It is rumored that Alimov could have been buried in the same grave that highway engineers inadvertently dug up to obtain sand for the road. It is not yet clear what local authorities plan to do with the remains. Number 11. Black snow in Siberia. We are used to white snow, but have you ever heard of black snow? It is real and has fallen in Siberia, Russia. An extremely rare phenomenon occurred in the Kemerovo region, an area known as the Kuznetsk Basin, which has the largest coal mining operations in the world, located in the southwestern part of Siberia, leaving many in disbelief. Specifically, the snow in this area suddenly turned black instead of its usual white, falling heavily and creating an unprecedented scene. Coal in the Kemerovo region is considered black gold, greatly impacting the local economy, so much so that a museum called Krasnobrodsky was established to attract tourists and educate them about the coal industry in southwestern Siberia. While the abundant resources have contributed significantly to regional economic development, many argue that coal itself is responsible for the black snow phenomenon. Number 10. Mysterious stone tombs in the North Caucasus. Hidden amidst the picturesque landscape of the Caucasus Mountains, these ancient architectural structures are a testament to the technical and intellectual prowess of our ancestors, while harboring many unsolved mysteries. The stone tombs of the Caucasus have a rectangular structure. The main door has a round hole, And in front of the tombs there is a spacious courtyard that may have been used for ceremonies. The tomb decorations are not extensive, mostly featuring zigzag patterns, triangles, and concentric circles. Many of the tombs are in a state of significant disrepair due to lack of protection. With their near-perfect geometric design, these tombs are made of enormous, meticulously balanced stones, creating an impression of strength and permanence. Their solitary existence on the mountainside raises questions about the culture that built them and the individuals buried there. Are these merely burial sites, or were they part of a forgotten religious ritual? Share your thoughts below. In the archaeological area, scientists discovered several artifacts from the Bronze and Iron Ages, along with human remains, bronze tools, and jewelry made of gold, silver, and semi-precious stones. Many theories have been proposed to explain the mystery of these tombs. Number 9. Ancient burial mounds in southern Siberia. The Salbik Mounds Museum was established in 2007 in the vast steppe of the Republic of Khakassia in southern Siberia. This open-air museum complex features unique historical and cultural sites, the most famous being the Salbik Mound, surrounded by mysteries that have yet to be solved. Before its excavation between 1952 and 1954, the Salbik Mound was a large hill 11 meters high, visible from more than 10 kilometers away. It was built in the 5th to 4th centuries BC. According to Vasily Borodovsky, an expert on ancient burials, the Tagar people brought tens of thousands of cubic meters of special soil, approximately 50% sand and 50% clay, which was adhesive when wet, to build the burial mound for a chief. As a result, an imposing earth pyramid emerged with a stone surface to prevent erosion. To this day, scientists are not sure how people of that era cut and transported the huge stones. The large stones could have been dragged across flat surfaces, or rolled over logs lubricated with animal fat, or perhaps moved using something similar to a giant sled in winter. Number 8. The Dancing Forest in Russia. The Dancing Forest, also known as the Dancing Trees or the Drunken Forest, is one of the most mysterious attractions in the Koranian Spigot National Park in Kaliningrad. The forest gets its name from its pine trees, which have soft, curved trunks, as if they were performing agile and graceful dance movements. The trunks twist, cross, and even bend into loops. What is intriguing is that this abnormal shape of the trees is not widespread throughout the forest, but rather concentrated in a small area. To date, there is no widely accepted explanation for this amazing phenomenon. Along with scientific theories, the unusual phenomenon is also linked to romantic legends. Some scientists suggest that the tree's unusual shapes are due to a combination of natural conditions and the region's climate. In fact, the Koranian spire features sand dunes, and the movement of sand and strong winds from the Baltic Sea could affect tree growth. Additionally, a local legend suggests that the Germans conducted chemical experiments here when they were building a glider school, which led to chemicals leaching into the ground and causing the strange shapes of the trees. The mystery surrounding the origins, the mystical nature, and the unusual shapes of the trees make this place especially attractive for tourists. There is even a rumor that visitors who climb a curved tree trunk or climb a bent pine tree will alter the cosmos and become several years younger. It is not known if this phenomenon is supernatural, but it has actually led to negative consequences for the forest. Many tourists, driven by curiosity and intrigue, have climbed the tree trunks, damaging the bark. Most of them come here hoping to touch the unusual trees and take photos with them as souvenirs. Number 7. Brosno's Dragon Lake. Brosno, with a depth of 43 meters, is believed to be the home of the Brosno dragon, located in Russia. The lake is surrounded by abandoned villages and ruined houses. Few people visit the lake, making it isolated from the outside world. Locals regularly report seeing a giant dragon in Lake Brosno, but scientists have found no trace of it. The legend of a fearsome dragon that lives in Lake Brosno dates back more than 8 centuries. According to legend, when the Mongols invaded Russia and stopped at Lake Brosno to water their horses, the dragon suddenly emerged and tore apart the horses and the powerful warriors. There are stories of a giant mouth opening in the lake to swallow fishermen and boats. Another version says that the Viking invaders tried to hide their treasure in the lake, only for the dragon to rise up and swallow the entire island, thwarting their plans. The legend of the monster or its descendants persists to this day. He is said to have capsized many boats and stolen livestock as they approach the shore. There are even reports of dragon scales occasionally emerging in the lake. Number 6. The mysterious stone spheres. Champ Island is a small island located in the far north of Russia, part of the Franz Josef Archipelago in the Arctic Ocean. The island is scattered with many large stone spheres that are not man-made. Scientists have not yet been able to determine its origin. The stone spheres on Champ Island are quite large, some with diameters of up to 2 meters, while others are smaller. They are scattered throughout the island as if they grew from the ground. Since the discovery of these stone spheres, tourists have called them God's soccer balls. Initially, it was difficult for people to believe that these stones were natural rather than man-made. With no inhabitants on Champ Island and its distance from the Russian mainland, scientists have determined that the stones were not created by humans, but there are many different opinions about how they were formed. Due to Champ Island's remote location, there has been limited research. Researcher Konstantin Zhikov from the Northern Arctic Federal University noted that the stones on Champ Island look artificial, but were actually formed thousands of years ago. Geologists have various opinions about the formation of these stones, and authorities have not yet offered any conclusions. This mysterious phenomenon awaits further study. What do you think about these spheres? Please leave your comments. Number 5. The stone labyrinth Bolshoi Zayatsky Island is one of the prominent attractions of the Solovetsky Islands, located on the remote White Sea coast of Russia. Notably impressive is the largest stone labyrinth in Europe, where hundreds of stones are arranged in spiral patterns. These labyrinthine structures are made of large stones and gravel, and are silent reminders of a forgotten culture. Its spiral designs create a charming image that piques the curiosity of visitors and researchers. Along with these labyrinths, hundreds of earthen mounds, rocks, and stone tombs have been found. This evidence suggests that the White Sea archipelago was inhabited in ancient times. The mystery lies not only in the location, but also in the spherical shape of the labyrinths, with a strangely precise design. The mazes form almost perfect circles, a feat that must have required considerable effort and advanced knowledge. The purpose of these stone labyrinths remains a topic of debate. Number 4. The Bigfoot Monster. From the mysterious land of Siberia comes a story of an extraordinary creature that has captured the attention of skeptics and believers around the world. Thanks to the development of advanced cameras and recording equipment, images and sounds of this creature have been captured, challenging beliefs and awakening human curiosity. The shocking photo taken in Russia reveals a creature with characteristics that combine the legendary Bigfoot and the mysterious Yeti. Walk through the white snow, creating a scene full of mystery and sparking the imagination. Without photographic evidence, this strange creature could easily be dismissed as fictional. Hidden in the harsh nature of Siberia, it has a large frame covered in thick fur that helps it withstand the cold. Its massive and powerful arms evoke the image of a creature with extraordinary strength. The story of mysterious creatures hidden in the hidden corners of the world, separated from human influence, has long been a source of inspiration for many legends and myths. The image of this Siberian creature is a testimony to the existence of mysterious beings that humanity has not yet fully explored. Number 3. The mysterious stone pillars. The stone pillars on the Lena River, located in the Kangol region of Yakutia, about 180 kilometers from the capital Yakutsk of the Sakha Republic in Russia, are part of the Lena Pillars National Park, a geological formation dating back millions of years. This vast area, covering 880,000 hectares and stretching 220 kilometers along the majestic Lena River, features natural stone pillars ranging from 100 to 200 meters in height, stacked in a mysterious and unique manner, like a stone forest stretching 40 kilometers along the right bank of the Lena River. In 2012, UNESCO recognized it as one of Russia's 11 World Heritage Sites. These strange pillars were formed in the Cambrian period, about 500 million years ago, and are composed of alternating layers of limestone, dolomite, and shale. Over hundreds of millions of years, under tectonic processes, the Siberian continental shelf gradually rose by 200 meters, leading to a deep rift in the Lena River Valley. The region's harsh climate and river humidity create extreme temperature fluctuations, from 40 degrees Celsius in summer to minus 60 degrees Celsius in winter. The resulting faults and valleys, combined with weathering and erosion, have created these strange and varied carbonate rock formations. In ancient times, this area was considered sacred. Ordinary people were not allowed to approach the pillars under threat of divine punishment. Only elders and shamans, those with the authority to communicate with the rock spirits, could visit this sacred place. Number 2. The Majesty of Mount Belukha. Our journey of exploration takes us to the rugged terrain of the Altai Mountains, home to the majestic and unique Mount Belukha. Named after the Russian term meaning 3 peaks, Belukha features a stunning landscape with rugged rocks and an unusual appearance that attracts tourists and climbers from all over the world. Belukha is home to many geographical mysteries, challenging even the most experienced climbers with its complex terrain and unpredictable weather. However, despite the potential dangers, Belukha remains an essential part of Russia's natural heritage. Mount Belukha is not only known for its natural beauty, but also has deep cultural significance for the local people. They see the mountain as a symbol of the resilient strength and wild spirit of the Altai region. Belukha is a favorite destination for explorers, an inspiration for artists, and an object of study for geologists. Leaving Belukha, visitors carry with them unforgettable memories of the majestic beauty of the mountains, challenges overcome, and valuable lessons about the power of nature and humanity. Number 1. Siberian forest fires. Since ancient times, Siberia's vast forests have endured severe forest fires. However, in the era of climate change, these disasters are becoming worse than ever. Every year, cameras capture harrowing images of massive fires that ravage vast forests, leaving serious consequences for the environment and people. Research published in the journal Science shows that in just 2 years, 2019 and 2020, the forest area burned in the Arctic region of Siberia was equivalent to 50% of the total forest area burned in the previous 40 years. Scientists estimate that wildfires during these 2 years released around 150 million tons of carbon into the atmosphere. In the coming decades, these fires could also release large amounts of carbon trapped in the soil. So we've explored 20 photos that reveal the mysteries of Russia. What do you think of these photos? Would you like to visit Russia? Be sure to leave a comment and let me know. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with our latest videos. See you in the next videos.